What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people been asking me about drill legend Lil Mister. I actually spoke on him a little while ago. A lot of people wanted me to bring the situation to the board, so we're gonna do it. Um, First off, before we get into that, I want you to know I interviewed Lil Mister. Actually, me and him had an altercation. He kind of said something slick about me because of something Rico Reckless said in the interview that we did. But we got past that. He contacted me, told me we should do an interview. We did it. It did almost about 70, 80,000 views, and then something happened to my YouTube channel. You know how that weird shit get to going once you start doing good and shit, but that's what had happened. But when I looked at his situation when he lost his life, I kind of studied it. It was a lot of things that happened to Lil Mister that really concerned me. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard the news that he lost his life, I don't want this to come off as kind of malicious or nothing, but I wasn't very surprised because it was things that I noticed about Lil Mister. So let's go to the chalkboard and break it down. First thing I want to tell you about Lil Mister that I noticed, and these things are Lil Mister. Damn, my bad. I told you my spelling ain't on today. So the things that I noticed about Lil Mister, the first thing I noticed about him was when I went to the video, I typed up Lil Mister Ops because I wanted to figure out what's going on with his enemies. You know, in order to know the drill rapper, you got to know they op. And I noticed when I went to it, I seen the video of him getting chased. It looks like two guys were chasing him. I forgot the neighborhood, but in a response video, he had screamed it. He was like, y'all was out there on Everhart or something like that. So it's like, okay, your enemies had got a drop on you, bro. They knew where you were at, so you got to running and shit. That was the one thing that concerned me, is that he was dissing enemies, but some of them knew where he was at. That was kind of confusing to me. So we're going to put video of him getting chased. Video of him getting chased, okay? That was the first thing that I noticed that kind of threw me off, okay? So we're going to go video of him getting chased. The second thing that I noticed was somebody uploaded a video. I believe it was Memo 600. Lil Mister standing on the corner on a bike. You know, they rolled past him like, look at his goof ass on the bike. He lacking, he loafing. And then when I looked at that video, that threw me off. Like, man, if dude and wasn't recording, they probably could have smoked you right then. So that kind of concerned me, is that he was in neighborhoods that the ops knew. So it's a video of him on a bike, okay? Okay, and stick that back. I noticed that. It was a video of him on a bike. That's the second time I noticed that someone had his location. I say, damn, this is a drill legend. He got one of the biggest songs to ever come out on the underground drill market, which is no lacking. In my opinion, that's the biggest drill song of all time. Even if it doesn't have 100 million views, the impact that it had on the underground market was as big as a major artist on a major market. You get what I'm saying? I was just surprised that people knew his location. For a little while, I kind of thought this guy was very famous. I mean, he had dealings with Soulja Boy. He was actually Lil JoJo friend. We all know JoJo. He the iconic legend who dropped the BDK song. I think a lot of this war shit has to do with his death. That's how strong I think his personality was. So I say, damn, Lil Mister is goddammit one of JoJo homies. And these niggas got his location. That threw me off. Third thing that I noticed that really kind of threw me off was Rico Reckless and him had got into a fist fight. Rico Reckless went to Wiggle World, walked in the store, seen him, and got the knuckling him up. That threw me off because he was still in that same corner store, Joe, that same fucking corner store that he was in when he wasn't a rapper. They already knew he was going to be in there. Rico Reckless knew if it was anywhere to catch Lil Mister, he knew he'd catch him in that store. He went to that store and he was in there. He even fucking recorded it. Yeah, they was fighting kind of wild, but the point was another person had the drop on you. And not only did they have the drop on you, you're that famous with that famous song, and you still in the same neighborhood. That kind of concerned me. I understand everybody can't be rich overnight and just move at the snap of a finger. I'm just telling you, those are the things that really concern me, is that he was in 3 incidents. Rico Reckless versus Lil Mister in the store. He was still in the neighborhood where someone can find him. The fourth thing and the last thing and the final thing that was the straw that broke the fucking camel back. I never understood how can a straw break a camel back, but never mind. Okay, what I noticed was he was beefing with Lil D Buck and Memo 600 again. I guess something happened. He said on live, this is what Lil Mister said, man, bring your bitch ass outside. We out here, slide back, slide back. He opened up the door and went outside. You could literally count like a couple houses, 1, 2, and then you seen the stop sign. I said, damn, I can pretty much tell where that house is at through the internet. I'm pretty sure people who live in that community will know exactly where that house was at. He got so angry that I think he mistakenly gave off his location. Because soon once he opened up the door, you can see it was a couple houses from the corner. It was a stop sign and a fire hydrant there. You could tell it was only a couple houses. Because soon he opened up the door, you seen it. And I say, damn, he got so pissed off that he gave up his location. Those were 4 things that concerned me. So when I found out about those things, that blew me. I got to doing a little more research and found out that Lil Durk is his cousin. Now, I don't know if this is a rumor. I don't know if this is the truth. A lot of people say that. I even heard King Von say that shit. So that made me kind of believe this. You know how people marry into families or even that play cousin shit. I don't really know. I know a lot of his songs he always yelled out 75th and Stewart. That was the headquarters from where he was from. Wooger World Finest. When I found out that he was killed on that block, it kind of threw me off. I said, damn. But I'm not going to lie, I wasn't surprised because I seen a lot of things that showed that he was still outside hanging out every day like one of the regular guys, not realizing he has 50, 60 million views on YouTube and he shouldn't be moving around like that anymore. I'm not sure if he got backdoored. I don't think that happened. I think everybody knew his location. Sometimes when you do these rap songs and you scream your streets out, sometimes that actually gives out your territory and the option know exactly where you're at. Sometimes you got to think about that shit before you do that. I think Lil Mister was a legend. If you get a chance when you get done with this video, man, you need to type in the word Lil Mister and go check out some of his music because I think he was dope. I think we kind of took him for granted and overlooked him because once No Lacking started to blow up and then it settled, he never really could catch that momentum again. I think a lot of people turned on him because he was still in Chicago, not realizing that he was still on the grind. It's a sad situation though, but in my opinion, the reason Lil Mister got caught up and ended up getting his life took, I think he was just too famous to be in that neighborhood anymore. I think he reached the level where he shouldn't been there anymore. Everybody knew where he was at. It becomes a place where it's dangerous, where it's millions of people know who you are, but you don't know where any one of these people are. I think that's what happened to Lil Mister. I think he kind of got blinded by the YouTube views and the comments and shit like that. So he was still able to be out on the block, cool in the neighborhood, chill on the corner. I think those are things that a big homie probably would have told him, bro, we can't do that no more. Your ass almost famous like Drake without the money. And I just don't think these guys realize that, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying he ain't getting no bullshit from shit he was doing in his past and shit he was doing in his life. Because a lot of these niggas just rap. So let me tell you something about a rapper that you guys don't understand. A rapper is only a rapper for like 40 minutes, okay? When the dude comes shoot the video, he shoot the video, you only a rapper for that 40 minutes. Okay, an hour, 2 hours. I'm going to give you 2 hours. 2 hours the guy shooting your video. You only a rapper then. What's up? Moving your arms and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You only a rapper when that camera leave off, you back to who the fuck you are. So you only a rapper for a short amount of time. I believe Lil Mister started believing his character, believing his avatar of the No Lacking guy. You can't do anything about it. And I think he kind of maybe slipped and didn't realize that he was real big and famous and at any moment something could have happened to him. That's my opinion. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth. Blah, blah, blah.